What was the worst gift you received for Christmas? When I was 14, my boyfriend of 8 months bought me what he called the perfect Christmas gift. We'd been talking about getting me jewelry for weeks because my ears had just healed from getting pierced. I was so excited when he handed me this little blue box with a bow. I opened it and inside was a pair of earrings. They were pretty silver hoops, but something felt off about them. They looked worn, like they'd been used before. The metal had this dull shine that new jewelry doesn't have. I smiled and said thanks, but my stomach felt weird. Then Jake grinned and said, "I'm so glad my ex left these behind when we broke up last year. I knew they'd look way better on you anyway." My whole face went hot. Everyone around us went quiet. My mom stopped talking to my aunt. My little brother looked up from his video game. Even the dog seemed confused. "Your ex's earrings?" I asked, trying to keep my voice normal. "Yeah, Emma never really wore them much. She was more into necklaces, but you love earrings, so it worked out perfect." He was so proud of himself, like he'd solved some genius puzzle. I wanted to throw the box at his face. Instead, I just nodded and put them back in the box. My mom gave me this look like she wanted to say something but didn't know what. Later that night, Jake texted me asking if I liked them. I told him I couldn't wear earrings that belonged to his ex-girlfriend. He got mad and said I was being dramatic. It's not like they're cursed or something, they're just earrings. But that wasn't the point. The point was that he thought giving me his ex's leftover jewelry was romantic. The point was that he didn't understand why I deserved something that was actually mine. We had this huge fight over text. He kept saying I was being ungrateful and that earrings were expensive. I tried explaining that it wasn't about money, it was about thought. If he couldn't afford new earrings, he could have made me something or gotten me a book or literally anything that wasn't his ex-girlfriend's hand-me-downs. He didn't get it. He actually said, well, Emma didn't want them, so they were just sitting there doing nothing. That's when it hit me. I wasn't his girlfriend. I was just the next person in line to get Emma's stuff. Her earrings today, maybe her old clothes tomorrow. I was like a clearance sale for his relationship leftovers. I broke up with him 2 days after Christmas. He called me crazy and said I was throwing away a good relationship over some stupid earrings. His friends took his side and said I was being a brat about a nice gift. I found out later from mutual friends that he'd given Emma a lot of his previous ex's stuff too. Apparently he had this whole storage box of random girlfriend leftovers that he'd recycle through new relationships. Hair ties, lip gloss, even a hoodie that had belonged to 3 different girls. It made me feel sick thinking about it. How many of the things he'd given me had belonged to other girls first? That bracelet from our 2-month anniversary, those hair clips he said reminded him of me. 3 years later, I'm dating someone who saved up for 2 months to buy me a necklace for my birthday. It's not expensive, but it's mine. He picked it out just for me, and when I wear it, I don't think about anyone else.